Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a topic that so many of you have asked for, and that is how to improve camera confidence. So whether you're thinking of YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, recording presentation, or just enhancing your on-camera presence, you're at the right place. My name is Preeti Christina and I'm thrilled to walk you through this journey in 6 simple steps that has helped my clients improve their camera confidence. So let's dive right in. Before we jump into the tips and tricks of improving on-camera confidence, let's talk about why is it so important. Think about your favorite YouTuber or presenter or public speaker. What is it about them that sets them apart? It's their magnetic charisma that draws us in, isn't it? And if you're anything like me, you know that this can overwhelm and inspire us at the same time. But I believe if I was able to cultivate that on camera confidence, then you can totally do it. So let's get started. All right, the first step is to be authentic. You'd be like, duh, I know that. Who else would I be, right? But hear me out. If you were like me, you must have done some kind of research, heard a lot of people talk on YouTube or other presentation. And what happens is sometimes we try and pick those traits, those characteristics, and try to implement in ourselves. And that's when people who've heard you live or people who've heard you talk otherwise would be like, this is not you, or there is some difference. This is not how you usually talk. Now, picture this. I've been a trainer, facilitator, and a presenter all my life. I have trained employees, leaders on various skill sets. But the minute I would come in front of the camera, I don't know what would happen to me. I'd just fumble, make mistakes, get weird, and that was totally weird. And then it hit me. All I needed to do is stop picking up those traits and characteristics and just be myself, be 100% authentic myself, because I am perfect. I am awesome. But it took me a little bit of time to totally internalize it and totally believe it. And you know what? You are awesome too. You are just perfect the way you are. And let that authenticity show in your videos and on camera. Because your viewers and your audience can sense something is off if you're not being authentic and not being genuine. Now, to boost your confidence and to boost your self esteem, I have a free guide for you. It also has some printable affirmations and motivational posters. Be sure to click the link in the description box and get the free guide. I am sure it has helped my clients, so I'm totally sure that it will help you boost your self confidence and your self esteem and help you be a great presenter and a great person on camera. All right, step number 2 is to prepare and practice. Now, let's talk about preparation first. No matter the topic that you're going to talk about, it's really important that you do your research, your analysis, jot down key important points with examples. Otherwise, the process of video making can really be lengthy. And if you're someone like me who's already doing a full time job, you know time is of the essence. You don't have 2 or 3 hours to spend on video making. I know I have done that and it can really be overwhelming. Also, I batch my content on a Saturday. Batching content is making all content in one day so then you can schedule it later. Yes, you can schedule your content on YouTube and on Instagram. So dedicate some time to batch your content on a day and where you have some time, especially on weekends or whenever you have your day offs, so that your process of video making and starting your business and being in front of the people is not overwhelming for you. Next, in step number 2 is practice. Once you have written down your key points, your examples, and you know exactly what you're going to talk about, do rehearse it. The only way to build that camera confidence is actually to be in front of it. Even the pros practice their speeches or their presentation or their talking points. So do remember to practice. And by the way, if you've liked what you've heard so far, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. Now let's talk about step number 3. Step number 3 is nervousness and how to overcome it. You remember, I've already spoken about how I have been a presenter and facilitator all my life, but in front of the camera, nervousness kicks in. and they're so pesky, they just kind of sneak in. And even though you're all positive and you're ready, you've done your makeup and you're ready to face the camera, it can just set in and just ruin it for you. It has done it for me in the past and even now. And that nervousness has caused me irritation, which has led to inconsistency in the post. But let not nervousness stop you. Let's fight it together. There are two things I do. The first thing that I do is I do meditation. So I do something called as the box breathing exercise. What you do is you inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4 seconds. Repeat this 4 to 5 times until you feel centered. The next thing that I do is I visualize. It's great that, eventually I'm sure I'm going to make money and get clients through these videos. But I visualize the bigger impact this video is going to have on you. I visualize how this video can help someone really enhance their confidence on camera. And you know what? That's worth it. When you have something bigger than just materialistic thing to visualize and to think about, your nervousness then fades away because then you are doing it for something bigger and it's no longer about yourself, but about actually making an impact on a person or person's life. Step number 4 is eye contact and body language. Let's first talk about eye contact. It's really important to maintain consistent eye contact. Now, if I had to make the entire video looking this way, would you be even interested in it? Would you be even engaged? Would you even watch it up until here? Absolutely not. So it's really important to maintain consistent eye contact with the camera lens. No staring contest, remember? Don't stare at it. Just maintain a consistent eye contact with the camera. That's when your viewers will be more engaged and they will trust you. Second thing is body language. Have an open body language. Let your let your hands move around freely. It's okay to shift your weight, right? Not consistently because you're not dancing here, but sometimes it's really important to be more human, to be more animated. Otherwise, you'd just be a robot talking, correct? So it's okay to move around. It's okay to move your hands. It's okay to adjust your hair, but let that not be a distraction for you or for the viewers. If you want to know more on presentation skills and be a pro at presentation, be sure to check out this video where I talk about presenting like a pro. All right, let's move to step number 5, and that is visual aids. Now, just like the words, visual aids, it's really important to break that monotone that your video has. It's really important that when you choose visual aids, that it is relevant to the topic that you're speaking on. I mean, everyone likes memes and gifs and those pictures and words coming up when I am talking to you. It just helps your visual watchers, your visual audience retain that information much better. So, for example, if you're making a video on sports, be sure to have relevant videos, memes, and GIFs related to your talking points. So if you're talking about sports and if you want a picture of a group of people together, it doesn't make sense to put a picture of a group of people meditating together because that's not sports, right? Just like if you were to make a video on talking about the color white and the benefits of the color white, it's important that you maintain that standardization in your video. I mean, if you're talking about color white and if you're using 10 different other colors in the video, will absolutely not make sense, even if you like them. I've heard a lot of my clients say that I like that meme, I like that GIF, I like that color. Well, it's not about you, it's about the audience and your viewers. All right then, the last step is to welcome mistakes. Embrace it. The first video versus this video versus the 100th video that I would be making, I'm sure I'd make a few mistakes and I'm sure I'd be learning from it. If in case while you're shooting a video, if the mic goes off, if there's a light change or anything, even when you fumble, please don't reshoot it. I am guilty of that. But it wasn't a smart decision at all. So please do not reshoot it. Funnily enough, when you do these mistakes or something like this happens, viewers are more engaged because that just makes us more human. So own your mistakes. Share with your audience what went wrong or what happened during the video, or when you fumble, to say, oops, I'm sorry, and then continue talking. So let mistakes happen, let them be, learn from it, and move on. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope these 6 simple steps were really helpful. It has really helped my clients boost their camera confidence. And I'm sure if you implement it right and if you practice and be consistent, you will be able to be a pro on camera, just like me, or maybe better than me. All right, do remember to grab your free resources. Links are mentioned in the description box. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, where I share daily tips and tricks on enhancing your inward and outward image. If you want me to make a video on a skill that you've been searching for a really long time, do let me know in the comments and I would love to make them for you. If I cannot, I will definitely direct you to a link or to a resource that can help you with it. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye.